Hey, what's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing tonight? And hey, Bill Beckett, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I got nobody, or actually, I got one sitting in the basement, but they wanted to wait till after I went live and everything. And showing I got three people watching, and I've already sent the links out, and waiting on one to wake up from his afternoon nap if he has, and everything. So, like I said, what's everybody up to? What do y'all want to talk about tonight? Where's my crazy Canadian hiding at? Hey, Randy, how you doing? There's Raging. He trucking somewhere. Uh, I might not. Okay, that's it.
What'd you do?
I was trying to remember if I sent um, him the link. I don't think I did. I'm getting that taken care of right now.
Bad boy, bad boy.
Oh well. Hey, Rail, how's it going?
Hi, Rail. Hi, Randy. And Ragin. Ragin, your video just popped up on my phone.
Yeah, it popped up a little while ago. I was like, I ain't got time to go watch it. I'm fixing to be live.
Yeah. Well, I just now noticed it popped up. Let's put it that way.
Ah.
I haven't been paying attention to the phone today.
Yeah.
Nobody's called me. Yay, I don't care.
I called you a few times today.
Called me what?
From
Hey,
the bedroom or bathroom or kitchen. What's up, Raging?
I don't know, sitting at Volvo.
You're in where?
Sitting at Volvo.
Now would you break on it?
I didn't break anything. The wife was driving today, and the passenger window just all of a sudden just shattered.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she needs to quit trying to throw things out the damn window.
It scared her half to death.
I bet it did.
But I got some information for everybody. I will no longer be giving any information of whereabouts I will be. I had somebody call my company today and tell them I was on a live stream last night.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And we all know who it was. I ain't saying no names. I know who it was, and I hope he rots in hell. But the kicker to all this, okay? My company cannot do anything to me because I am not a company driver. The phone was on a mount, and I have a hands-free headset.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wasted his time.
The only way they could do anything is if you were actually driving one of their trucks, branded trucks.
Yep.
No.
And
well,
no problem, Renegade. Hey, Briggs.
That's all good, Renegade.
So were you driving at the time, or?
Yeah.
Okay, but you had your headset on, had the phone all mounted.
Uh-huh.
So you were hands free and everything. So what the hell are they bitching about?
So that's what I told them. That's what I told the company. They said, "No problem. You're not in trouble. We just had to let you know what was going on."
That you had.
I asked them. I asked them if they had the phone number of the person that sent it. They're like, "Yeah." I asked them, "Hey, just give me the phone number. I don't need any names because I got a feeling I know who it is." They gave me the phone number, and lo and behold, bam.
Now, one thing like what Renegade was going, is it someone you are subscribed to and you unsubscribed from them?
Renegade knows who it is.
Do I know who it is?
I'm pretty sure you and Crystal know exactly who it is.
Okay.
The one that caused all that nice trouble that put out a video.
I will go into more detail about it later on. I'm not going to go into it
Raging.
on too much
Yeah.
on the
Private
yeah.
chat, because we'll
Yeah.
we'll delete this stream off StreamYard, and they won't be nobody will be able to get it.
So
Hi, Tommy.
going forward for some time, I will not be disclosing any information of my whereabouts.
Yeah, that's just someone. Pardon me, being an ass just because they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about an ego trip.
Yeah, that's low. That is
That's
really
petty.
to low life and basically wanting to cause trouble.
I can't put that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
petty.
by trouble, that's exactly what I'd be doing.
Yep.
So, but other than that,
My phone's right here. Oh, someone sent me a text and okay. Yeah.
That's pretty much who we're. It's pretty much who I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Cajun, where are you hiding now?
I hate to say this, but I want to see Karma bite him in the butt. I just want to see 5 seconds of it. Shut off my screen, shut off my YouTube, and I'm going to go away and go about my business.
But
Because
yeah, like what Renegade was going, did you unsubscribe from him? Oh,
he can't. Excuse me. He can't see anything on my page anymore. Put it that way.
okay. You got him blocked.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, one of his accounts anyway.
I know of 3. I can verify 3 accounts. That's it.
So now this person is coming after you, and he's already come after me and Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So now
He's gone after Renegade.
Yep.
We'll go more into depth on a
Backstream.
later.
Yeah.
Crap.
But I was able to do a little bit of shopping today on one of the tool trucks.
Yeah, I saw you went on the Cornwall truck.
Uh-huh.
I your video and everything. It said, "Oh, here's what Raging did." Hey, cool gamer. And it's like 10, 15 minutes before I'm going live. It's like I ain't got time to watch this video.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like a 5 or 6 minute video. It's not that long.
Oh well.
I literally. Oh, my phone went off. Mater's live. Oh, crap! I gotta watch that one. Well, my phone doesn't always. I have it vibrate when I know he's going live, and if it's not sitting on my table here, I don't feel it. Okay, and because it was sitting underneath where my laptop is, which is on top of the yard.
Yeah.
So I can't feel anything there.
All right, there's the crazy Canadian.
No, that's Crazy Cajun, not the Canadian. Oh, the Canadian's in chat. Okay, hi Sarah.
Yeah. There's our other crazy Cajun.
What's up, Mater? Hey, Miss Crystal. What's up,
Hello.
Raging?
There's Missy.
Hey.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody in
Missy.
chat. Yeah, Missy's right there, my home. Hey, Miss Sarah, how you doing?
Yep.
Hey, Missy, the best Cajun cook on YouTube.
Yeah, her hats don't fit her no more.
So, Raging, what all did the company have to say? I mean, what were they trying to say to you?
Exactly what they told the wife, because they called her phone,
Okay.
is we had somebody call in saying you were driving on I-20 on a live stream and basically doing it illegal,
Doing it illegal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
holding the phone and blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
driving like this.
Everybody knows when I'm driving, my phone sits on the mount. I do not hold my phone, and I
Right.
Mhm.
have
You
a
got it in a rack or
hands-free
something on the
headset.
mount.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tripod.
I have it on that. I have it on that right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Seen
Yeah.
that many a times.
Yeah. I need to get a pop socket, and I can put this in the car.
So
So what did she tell him? That no, you didn't. You weren't. You were all hands
I was
free,
I was hands-free.
and what they say about that?
They
Okay.
can't do nothing about it.
They
I
can't.
said,
They
okay,
can't.
you're not in trouble. They really can't do anything about it because the simple fact, I was following the law,
Yeah.
Well, even if you had not been, unless they install a camera in your truck,
which they
they
can't
can't
do.
because it's private owned.
Right.
Unless you are in their vehicle that they provide, they can't do anything.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, if I was to get in a wreck and I had my phone in my hand,
Yeah.
then they can terminate my then they can
Contract.
terminate the contract.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
But you're not that
But
stupid because your
that
truck
would
is
be
way
my that right there would be my fault.
Yeah.
Right.
But
And
I'm not that crazy to have my phone in my hand.
right. Well, I was going to say not crazy, but I was going to say you're not that dumb and stupid.
No.
Now I have had my phone, but it's like I'm sitting here on a straight stretch of road. Okay, answer that call. Answer that call. That's all I do. And it's, hey, I'm driving. Y'all guys, give me a minute. Pull over, put it, and do what I got to do and get where I'm going.
Well, what's just like Saturday? Okay, she had the event at the church. Okay,
Hmm.
well, being down to one vehicle right now, so I had to take her, drop her off, come back to the house, and the main reason is in case anything happened to my mom, I had a way of getting her wherever she needed to.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Um, so anyway, she calls me up, says, "Hey, about such time, start heading this way." So okay, fine. So I got a few things done, and it's like okay, and I'm out driving. All of a sudden, my phone rings, and it's sitting right here. I'm driving through town. I look down at it. I just went like this, and it's like I saw it was her. I just let it keep on
Yeah.
ringing. I didn't answer it.
And I hung it up because I said, okay, I know he's driving, but he's probably in the middle of town, so he won't be able to do anything. Means he's about 10 minutes out.
Right. Even if I was up on the highway. Nope.
Yeah, but I used to have to answer it because of my kids. Did I have to go get them from school? Did I have to take them to the doctor and all that stuff?
Yeah, but for me, it's like, nope.
Yeah.
And see, that's one reason why, for me, I'm definitely going to be not answering my phone or answering a text or anything, especially if I'm up on the motorcycle.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
Because I'm going to have both hands on them handlebars.
If you're on the motorcycle, it's you call me when you get there, or you text me when you get there,
Yeah.
and you text me when you're leaving.
Yep.
And we've done that. We've done that before.
Yeah, and also, I've told you how many times, if I say I'm heading home, you ain't got to reply back because that means I'm getting up on the bike. And then, yeah, she'll send me a text on, okay, see you in a few. And I've got everything on, got my gloves and everything on, helmet, get up on the bike, start it up. All of a sudden my phone goes off. Like, crap, now what? So I got to sit there, take one of the gloves off, pull the phone out, look at it.
But it's habit for me to reply.
Right.
You don't have a pair of gloves that have that little finger that you can still press on your phone?
No.
Nope, that's mine. At Renegade, it is messed up, but you know what? We all know that's the kind of person he is.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna leave it where it's at.
Yep.
Because
But,
All my gloves that I have,
Yeah.
My finger, I can actually press on the screen on my phone.
Yeah, you have what are called tech gloves because you're able
Mhm.
to access your tech.
Well,
Yeah.
these ain't just any tech gloves. These are Mac gloves.
Yeah. Well, for me, the gloves that I've got, they're they're leather gloves and everything.
Mhm.
Um, but that's it. I mean, they're just regular leather gloves, for riding. I mean, I know a lot of guys that they'll get out and ride and they won't wear gloves, they won't wear a helmet, which is stupid because when you come off that bike and you're going to the ground, first thing you're going to be wanting to do is you're going to be wanting to put your hands and everything out and stop your fall. And
Uh-huh.
that gravel, that concrete gravel or whatever on the bottom of your hands, that don't mix because you're going to be talking about ultimate road rash. But one thing I was discussing with Crystal is the fact that the bike insurance is fixing to come up for renewal. And tomorrow I'm going to call the insurance company up and tell them don't renew it.
Right.
Even though I've got one bike I can still ride, technically I can't because I'm having the same issue or a different issue than what I had last time. This time, the speedometer doesn't work at all. Nothing on it works.
Damn.
And that's the one I spent almost $300 on getting it replaced.
You need a new speedometer?
Yep.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, those things are like 250, 260 bucks. And it's like I ain't got the money for it right now, so that means I guess I won't be riding it. So I'm just gonna tell the insurance company, nope, do not renew, and whenever get financially stable again, I'll get it ready for the road, and I'm just gonna park it.
How much are your are your premiums kind of high? Or are they normal or what?
Uh, I was paying what $78 for full coverage on two bikes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, never mind. I'm thinking
But,
that's cheap enough. Shit, I
yeah,
pay 82 just for liability on the Jeep.
yeah, but that
They
was
went
for
down $3 this
yeah,
time.
but
Imagine
it's
that.
like I said, at 70, it's like 77 and some change, but that's full coverage on both bikes. But now I'm down to one bike, so of course I hadn't let them know about that yet. Briggs, the only thing that's digital is the mileage and everything. Yeah, I know I can ride without a speedometer, but for having one, and also it shows how many miles and this, that, and the other. And it's also got the other gauges that go with it, like charging system and oil, and none of that is working.
It's probably your speedometer is probably digital too because the needles that's probably digital because they
Yeah,
move
well,
with
if it was
electronics.
digital, it would have that, but I've actually got the needle that goes like
That's
that.
what I'm trying to tell you. Impalas or whatever, like my Jeep, all of those gauges they go down when the engine's off. Boom, they go back up when the engine's on.
Yeah,
When you hit the key, it's all
no,
electronic that works them.
right. But when I think of digital, I'm thinking where it's got numbers, not a needle.
Oh, oh, okay.
To me, that's what I'm thinking of digital. Now, like I say, when the mileage is showing or saying for the trip and stuff like that, that's all digital readout. But as far as everything else, no. Hey Tony, how's it going?
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here.
Hey, Tony.
Uh, and yeah, I could use my phone. I don't have a phone mount. Um, and on top of that, like I said, it's got the oil gauge and the battery on there.
What happened to your phone?
Nothing.
You said you don't have a phone.
I don't have a phone
Phone mount.
mount. There's not a
Phone
phone mount. There's not a phone mount on the
mount.
bike.
Okay.
That's what Briggs was saying. I can use my phone as a speedometer, but I can't because there's no mount on the bike for the phone.
No, okay.
Hey, Ernie.
Oh, okay. I see right there. You can use your phone as a speedo. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, again, Randy.
But it's also the fact that there's a chip and everything inside the speedometer. Hey, Wayne, that it keeps track of the mileage and everything. So that's the only problem there. Because if say if I keep riding it, I mean, I could go riding it without the mileage. Thank goodness the fuel. That's another thing. Is the low fuel light and everything that works off the speedometer also. Hey, Bill, appreciate you coming back.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill, Beckett.
And you coming down with something too?
Nah.
Oh, I am.
Just normal.
You coming down with it? I got it.
Well, you can have it. I don't want it.
Man.
But now forget what else is.
Hey,
Sorry, guys. I was wanting to get some of this hat done. This is the last in this ball of navy blue I have. So.
Oh, you ain't gonna be sorry you didn't do nothing.
Well, let's everybody in chat. I'm sitting here waving hi to instead of actually telling them. So.
Yeah, Missy started on a blanket about 5 hours ago, I think. 4 hours ago. She said, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to get some yarn. I said, go. And she went. She come back, Baby was sitting on a chair right here beside me. And as soon as Baby, I didn't even hear the Jeep, but Baby heard it. And she hopped out that chair, and she won't get out for any other reason except for somebody knocking at that door or Mama drives up. I said, Mom, when he got jumped down, I said, Mama must be here. So anyway, what time you started? She said 12:30. I think it's later than that because she's almost got that blanket done.
Yeah.
In 7 hours.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that long though.
I've been working on.
She's doing that for some twin babies.
I've been working on this one today, and of course, I just lose my foot.
Randy, it's not just at one time. I've tried about 4 different times with the bike, and every single time, nope, nothing's working. Because, like I said, the first time I found out about it was about 3 months ago.
Yeah, you were actually getting ready to leave.
Yeah, I actually had left the house, and I actually left on the trike, and then found out I had a problem with it. Came back to the house, told her, so I got on the Y-Glide. Was like, okay, I know I need gas and everything in it. So I was heading over to Walmart to get gas. I looked down, speedometer wasn't doing anything. Nothing on it was like, what the hell? I turned around, went right back to the house, and parked it.
Yep, made a couple of phone calls, made his excuses, said, yeah, no, we ain't doing this.
Yeah, because there was an event I was supposed to be going to. Like, no. And it's like, nope. And like I said, every time I fired that thing up, the speedometer will not do anything. It's like as if it's unplugged.
You got something not sending signals to that unit, that cluster.
Well, it's either that or the speedometer. I mean, that is an aftermarket speedometer.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to actually go to Harley and get one for it, which is not fun.
You know how much one of those would be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what happened with you raising somebody? You was driving on 20, you said? Missy was giving me a little play-by-play. I was waiting on the email. I was doing something, arranging some wires right here. I'll tell you that what happened with that in a little while. But I was waiting on the email from Mater. I got it right when he said, "Hey, where you at, Cajun?"
I was being slow today.
And yeah, I guess it stopped at the casino in Lake Charles on the way over here. The email link stopped at the casino in Lake Charles and played the slots. I lost all this money, and then it finally came home.
All right, I'm gonna have to dip out and come back because I'm echoing a little bit. So, besides that, y'all guys got to lean off the dock. I gotta go. I gotta make a pit stop. See you in a bit.
All right.
But no, as I told everybody else before you jumped in, somebody called the company that I'm leased onto, or I got a contract through to haul freight from,
That's how I was telling Missy. I said, that's his truck. They can't do squat.
and reported that I was on a live stream last night while driving.
Yeah, Missy told me all that, but I thought there was something else that I didn't hear, or that she didn't tell me. But and then I heard you say you found out who it was.
Uh-huh.
They gave you the idiot's phone number.
Uh-huh. So going forward, I won't be disclosing any information of where I'm at if I'm on a live stream and driving. Won't happen.
Renegade, I don't know if Harley would fix it, considering the fact it's not a factory speedometer.
Where's your old one at?
The back there
original.
in pieces.
Oh, in pieces. Rest in pieces.
Yeah. Now I might be able to take that one out and be able to get this one fixed. I don't know. I'd have to double check. And now that she's mentioned it, I gotta go. So I'll be right back.
I thought you was friends with that guy.
Not anymore. Well, I tried to squash everything. I tried to get everything to stop in December. Didn't work. It just kept on and stuff with another channel that got brought up. You know the channel that I'm talking about Midwest. He brought up a video about some stuff that really broke the camel's back, and then last night and today really broke the camel's back, and I'm done. I'm done with him. He can't be trusted. He's not a good guy for anybody to follow.
Hey, Tarek, how you doing, mon ami?
Hey, Tarek. Yeah, last night he went live, and on his live stream he brought me into the stream, calling me a wall-eyed trucker because I got a lazy eye. I don't try to hide my lazy eye. Yes, I have a lazy eye.
Okay.
Right there. That eye is lazy. It is what it is. I've had it my whole life. I had it 39 freaking years so far, and I'm not ashamed of it. Why be ashamed of it? It's mine. I own it. So
I posted you own it. Nobody else.
Exactly. I posted a video yesterday of going in a little bit more depth of the Harbor Freight stuff, and I guess crossed him wrong. I didn't mention anybody's channel on the video at all. So I guess that crossed him wrong, or like I did him wrong, or blah 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 blah. It's my channel. I can post the videos I want to post.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I wasn't going after anybody's channel.
Now that is the speedometer I wound up getting.
That's nice.
Yeah, like it says right there. Yeah, say $256.
Oh, you got just the that right there. Okay, just that part, and you put it in the panel.
Yep. All I
Okay.
did was plug it in, and then I had to program the mileage into it and everything else.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, Briggs. I would say it's on permanent vacation, but it doesn't hinder me from doing my job. I can still see out of my eye. Everything's fine.
Yep. Yeah, Renegade. Let's see here.
Better have Harley put a new one on.
I guarantee you one thing: Harley's going to be a lot more. I'm
Can you
going
not
over.
just? Can you not? Well, yeah, you could order the part and put it on yourself.
Yeah, and I'm going to their website right now just see how much that speedometer would be.
Well, what kind of warranty they have with that other one? Just like a 90-day warranty,
Probably.
or 3 miles and 30
It
days.
was no, I think it was 1 year, and it's been over a year already.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, it's been over a year. Where is it? Do okay.
Well, I think I got my camera issue worked out. See this?
Hang on.
Oh wow.
This is
I opened that port hub
yeah.
up with one of my little specialty tools, and now I probably could have used a butter knife because I took it apart a couple times already, so it wasn't as hard. Anyway, uh, I metered all the wires just to make sure the colors matched up, because sometimes the colors don't match up. USA colors are different than some Chinese
Yep.
wirings, or if like, because they don't wire theirs the same as we do on USBs. So, and they make a lot of stuff for the United States. So sometimes they can get a little mixed up. So I made sure all the color codes were right, and they were. And I got me a good white one that fit tight in the port, and it's about 5 foot long. And I got it run where I want. I screwed the hub to the wall, and all I got to do is plug whatever I want into it now, instead of fiddling behind the laptop and turning the switch on. I just reach over there, boom, turn the switch on, boom, camera, whatever, phone charger, whatever.
No, I don't want
Hey, Tar Heel.
Hey, William.
it. Hey, William.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, William.
Bye.
What's that? And I cut myself off from caffeine today. Not what I should have done. So,
Oh, if I ain't got my coffee, you better not say something that's gonna cross me.
hey, Rocks.
Well, when I
Hey,
first get up,
Rock. It's been a little while since I've seen you.
hey rocks. No, when I first wake up, it's best leave me alone and let me wake up a little bit.
Right. I like my quiet. When I wake up, I like it quiet.
Yeah, that don't work around here.
I
Like,
mean, I get up early. I'm a morning person, I'm not that guy, I'm not a morning person. I got to sleep till at least 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No, I don't do that. But I still like it quiet, no matter what time I wake up. And then here lately, no sore throat, nose stopped up, phlegm. Not sleeping, not sleeping well. I took 2 naps today. I probably got 2 hours with both naps.
Mm.
Scott Briggs said he found an inline 6-cylinder for the T100. Well, what went wrong with the other 6-cylinder? Man,
Did you guys answer?
Running like a sewing machine.
No, the T100 is his truck.
Yeah, William, you know the guy.
Yeah, we know him. We just don't bring him up on the channel because we don't like him.
Yep.
Yeah, $350. Yeah, we done.
There's a lot of people that don't like that guy.
Damn. Well, you did a lot of driving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 300. It'd be about 360 some odd dollars to get a replacement speedometer from Harley.
$342.
Yep.
All right. How much was the other one? 265.
256.
256. That's 260. Yeah, $80 more, but you get original part.
Yeah. That one is different than what I got because I don't have a tachometer.
Yeah, that's a tack right there.
Well, it's a tack and a speedometer.
That's why they're charging you more
and
for.
Or you can buy both or just one piece.
If you notice, the top is a tack and the bottom is the digital speedometer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's combination digital speedometer and analog tachometer.
Yeah.
Or tech meter.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's more.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
You're paying for the extra features.
Right.
But I would never want one in combination together.
Yeah, but the thing about it is they don't have one that is just like mine.
They don't have the OEM for your year.
No. Nope.
Hey, Mopar.
And that's also another thing is that on mine, I've got it where it will show me once I get into 6th gear. But now everything else, no, they're not even. I mean, I can get a handlebar clock. I can get an LED fuel gauge. I'm going, I don't need that. But that's the only actual speedometer they've got.
Yeah. Renegade, he just went onto the Harley website and that's what they showed him.
Yeah.
Now going to the dealership, they could get it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, that's the only one that Harley Davidson shows for an 11 dyno wide glide.
But a dealership can go in with the parts, the actual part number for it, and get it like that.
Never made a pork chop gumbo Mopar.
Now, they're not showing everything, but you also got to consider at the time, I didn't have the money to go to the Harley shop and get one, which I'd be looking at about $400 compared to the other. And that other one I wound up getting off of eBay, I bought it through my PayPal account, which I was able to make payments on it. I didn't have to have the money right then and there. So that's one thing that was.
Yeah, my credit rating is just now good enough that I can do a pay it over time with PayPal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, no, even right now, I still wouldn't Now, the only thing I can try and do is take my old one and take that one there and see if I can get my old one fixed.
Hmm.
That's the only thing there.
Call them, yeah, and that one you'd have to call and ask and see. But when you tell them what's going on with it, they may just say it'd be cheaper to buy a new one.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But this one here, now the only thing that was wrong with my old one was that little digital part that showed mileage and trip and everything. It went out. So I wound up buying, I found one on eBay, and I forget how much it was like 40, $50, something like that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
double when I went to the shop in Corsicana.
There was one you went to the shop in Corsicana and got and found out that was the wrong one. It's about half an inch too big. That was only what, $20?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not a speed sensor. Nothing on the speedometer works. Nothing. It's like it's unplugged. That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah, and
speedometer.
he unplugged it, plugged it back up, turned the bike on,
Nothing
and there's
happened.
a gray screen.
Yeah.
If it was just a sensor, then part of it would the mileage would still show up.
Come on, it would because every time you turn the ignition on, you're going to have the oil and battery light come on, and you can hear the fuel pump work where it pressurizes the system. And as soon as the fuel pump realizes, oh, system's pressurized enough, it shuts off. Both those lights go off.
It's a 2011 Harley Wide Glide.
Yep. Yes, I have. And Renegade's thing about it is, last time I rode the bike, it was working fine. And then all of a sudden, nothing.
I was going to ask that because I don't really know much about motorcycles. I was going to ask if it had a fuse panel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. It's got a fuse box on there. And so far, I've only had to replace one thing in there, and that was a system relay that, for some reason, it actually had shorted out. And luckily for me, I was able to go over to O'Reilly's and get another one.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I said, I've already checked all that, and nope. But now, like I said, on mine, like I said, I went up getting that other one, and someone showed a video on how to remove that chrome ring. It's like, oh, okay, that is easy and everything. So I went to do that on mine, and it's like, okay, well, let me do this. And I replaced, it's like I went to go pull my little digital screen out, and unfortunately, it's up underneath the face and everything that shows the mileage and everything. That thing all cracked. I mean, it just totally disintegrated.
Well, it sits out front where there's no cover or anything, so
Yeah.
it's an all-weather bike no matter what he does.
Yeah, I don't have anything I could park it in because this garage here, I can't pull the bike in here because you see the back door of the garage. I can't get that open right now. And on top of that, let's see, Caliber's in the driveway, my mom's car, about a 16-foot trailer. I've got the gate, got the duster, and I got all this junk out here that I still got to get picked up, taken out to the trash, just so I can get it in this door over here. And I ain't bringing it through this door. And then the other garage, I can't get it in. I mean, I could get it in there, but that would be a pain in the ass because of the fact that the only way to unlock the double doors is going through the little side door inside the backyard, go in there, open that up, then bring the bike in and everything. Now, if I wanted to leave with the bike, I'd have to do the reverse process, get the bike out, But then I'd leave the bike outside, have to leave the garage and everything open, walk all the way around through the backyard, back over there to the other property, go through the little side door, shut the door, big double doors, lock it, then lock the little door. That is gonna be that's gonna be too much of a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah, I would agree there.
So I don't have a covered area I can put either one of the bikes in.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Rail, that thing is parked in sun, dark, shine, snow, rain, whatever. And send me one, Briggs.
I can get one for $20 off Amazon, but no.
Yeah, but they're all universal, and I had one, and it got ruined. It did not last. This one,
I would say you can get.
one.
I would say you can get one of those 10x10 little canopy carports from Harbor Freight.
He's got one.
I could. I mean, I could actually go get one of those little pop-up tents. But the only thing is, I'd have to have the bike right in the middle, and it's still going to have the sunshine and everything.
Yeah, and also, with the way the city is, you would have a carport, according to them.
Right, and I'd have to have a permit in order to go and have that.
Yeah, which, never mind, because I know you didn't do that last time.
Right.
Wait, you got to have a permit to have one of those portable carports from Harbor Freight?
Yep.
Really?
Here I do. Yep.
If you're going to have it for more than, I think, up for more than like a week, yeah.
Yep.
Because then it's a permanent structure.
Y'all got a money-hungry city then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now check this out. I can build a 10x12 storage shed in the backyard as long as it's a single story. I don't have to have a permit to build it as long as it's 120 square feet or less.
Mm-hmm.
What about a lean-to? You got to have a permit to build that?
Mm-hmm.
If it's less than 120 square feet, nope.
There you go. Just build you a small lean-to off the side of the shed and just park your motorbike under that.
It can't be attached to anything.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, with the lean-to, it's got to be attached.
But if I build a storage shed, it can't be attached to anything, and it has to be 10 feet away from something.
So any and all buildings, gates, fencing, all that has to be 10 foot away.
Even the property line. If I wanted to build something in the backyard, it has to be 10 feet off the property line.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo wasn't even that strict.
Well, we're gonna get porch redone, and I got the pricing for it, which is no problem. I called the city, and when they called me back, I said it's going to be 6 foot wide by 8 foot long. Okay, that's less than the 120. It is not actually going to be attached to the house, but it's going to be right yay close.
Right.
Wait, you got to get it. You told him you was getting it redone.
Yeah, no, I told him, I said, I have one that is out there that is unattached, but it was put up against the house. It was 4 slabs filled and then another slab on top and covered in concrete. He goes, okay. I said, that's going to go. I said, and we're going to put another one in its place, but it will not be attached to the house. I'm going to have to pay $75 for a permit.
Building permit.
Yeah. And it's going to take them less than 48 hours to get it done.
Yeah, but you see, you're not building anything. It's already there.
No, we're talking about building a porch.
When the one that's out here right now is concrete, it's going to go bye-bye. We're going to put in basically a wood deck like you have in front of a trailer house.
Mm-hmm. I thought you already had it, though. You don't have
No.
it? Oh,
No.
okay.
I got the pricing for it.
But it's going to be $75 to get the permit to build a wooden porch to go in
Mhm.
front of the house.
Yeah, she already said that.
Yeah. But
But
and
we
the
don't
wooden
have
porch
that.
is going to be less than
Right.
the building that they
Right.
can do in the back.
Because what we have now is concrete, and we don't know when it was built. I don't know, because it was there when I came in. And part of the right-hand side, as you're looking at the house, the right-hand side is literally separated away, and they basically built form and everything, and packed sand and everything in there, and poured concrete all the way around it, and then had a little bit of rebar.
So you got a slab already there, huh?
Yeah,
Well, part of it or whatever. Oh shit! Well,
yeah,
hey,
but it's
you
all
grandfathered in then. If there's a slab already there, you grandfathered in. You can do anything you want with it.
gauging. I just got through saying the right-hand side's broken away, and it's tilted like this.
And this is the back of the house. This is the house.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's where you're stepping down to walk
The
off.
porch is failing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
And the
but,
porch is older than I am. So yeah.
I mean, is the concrete gonna stay there when they build this thing
no,
over?
Ew.
All right. Okay.
No, they're pulling the concrete out.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as
that's what we said. The concrete's leaving. The concrete porch is going to leave, and a wooden one is going to go into place. And it's $75 permit in order to build it.
yeah. So when I get the majority of what we need to pay for the porch, then saved up, Mater's going to have to get that moved and get it
Yeah.
hauled off out of here.
And that's a problem I've got right now. Is because I don't have a truck or anything like that in order to do it with. And I said, I ain't putting any of that concrete in the back of my Caliber.
Renegade, it's the amount of money I have to get to pay for the porch. I don't have that. And I'll get the permit. Trust me, because the permit's going to be in my name.
And the thing about it is, luckily for me, I've got most of the lumber or all of the lumber in order to do it. The only problem is, there goes some of the lumber I'd want to use for building, say, a storage shed in the backyard. Say, I want to put the bike in or anything else. And I was actually thinking about building one out there, but have it bigger. That way I can have the bike and a few other things in there, including, have the mowers and whatever else. And maybe computer. Be able to do live streams from out there. So in here in
Yeah,
the
he
garage.
can go hide in a different workshop.
Yeah, and go hide in that one.
Yeah. But once I get, it's going to be like 80% of the money I need. By the time I get that saved up, well, hopefully I figured out how to get the old porch out. And then I'll contact the people that are going to build it. And it's like, okay, I got this. Here. They tell me.
It don't matter really. But here's also another thing. I've also got to be working on trying to get my other truck, my 97, see about getting it up and running.
Because if it doesn't matter whose name it's in, but if it's in my name, they can't go him for it being built wrong or anything else. I can just say I'm paying to get it done because it needs to be done.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
Hey, Uncle Mark. What's up? Who's that?
Hey, Mark.
But yeah, we got that, and don't know on that. Really haven't checked, figured it out. As far as with the 97, it won't shift out of first. It's got a 5-point. It's got 318 in it, 318 Magnum. And I was out driving and actually going somewhere. And let's just say that I had a chauffeur 200 miles back home.
I didn't know it was that far.
Well, you know where we went for DOH?
Yeah.
That's where it had to come from.
Well, let's put it this way, honey. When that car was made, when that truck was made, I was graduating high school.
Yeah, well, it wasn't down there at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's just say that it was not wanting to shift out of first gear. Yes, it's got automatic. I know how to shift gears. Okay. But anyways, I got it back to the house, unloaded off the flatbed, and that was about $300 right there.
Yo.
Yeah, that was an expensive chauffeur trip. And I did the checking, and it said that there was a servo inside the transmission. There's like 3 of them in there. Like, okay, fine. I never did a training service on it, so fine. I ordered them off of eBay, and they were all Bendix.
87, I was still in elementary.
Yeah. You were what? Second grade?
I wasn't even 10 years old.
Yeah, no. So that would have put you what? First or second grade?
Second.
Okay.
No, third. Third grade.
What?
8.
Okay. Anyways, like I said, I changed out all the servos, put a brand new filter on it, new gasket, and checked everything, and put, was it 5 quarts of fluid in there, started it up, and decided to go for a little drive. Figure, okay, let's get some gas in it. I got Walmart, got the Murphy like 4 blocks away. We'll drive over there. Still wouldn't shift out of gear. So I just drove back to the house and parked it.
And not it leaks transmission fluid.
Yeah. But like I said, I think that when I was, because I had to redo my gate and everything on the corner, I was using that to stand up in because the damn gate's 8 foot tall. Okay. So trying to reach up there with the screw gun and everything from the flat of the ground, Crystal wouldn't even have a hard time being as tall as she is.
Mm-hmm.
So I was using the truck. I backed it up, let the tailgate down. I was standing on that doing everything. I think what happened was I got one spot in the driveway where it has a dip, and it's small enough to even where I can scrape the bottom of the caliper. I think what happened was I drove that, and it might have caught one of those transmission cooler lines and snagged it. And like I said, because I saw red on the ground, I was like, okay, I got a transmission leak. I didn't look up.
Exactly.
Because I didn't have time. I had to get the gate and everything fixed, and then I put the truck in there and parked it and never messed with it.
Okay, Rail, your daughter was born in 87, so that means barely able to call you dad. Because I was born in 79.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too, Renegade. Same thing.
Well, hell, I was born in 84. My wife was born in 74.
Okay, my kid brother and sister were born the same year as you.
So
your wife is older than I am by 5 years, and you're the same age as my kid brother and sister.
Raging, your wife is younger than me.
Right?
Okay, Rail, I can call you dad because you were 17, 18 when you graduated high school. That's the same year I was born.
Yep. Well, Rail only graduated 4 years ahead of me.
Yeah.
See, I was supposed to graduate in 2002, but I graduated 2003. And the funny part about this, I was going to a school. I don't know if anybody knows this country singer by the name of Dustin Lynch.
Yep.
He graduated the same school that I went to. I was supposed to be in his graduating class.
So what do you do to not graduate with him?
When when we moved from New Orleans up to Tennessee back in '99, Bonneville High School didn't send my credits up, so they held me back a year.
Yeah, that'll do it. My dad would have been 70 years old this coming December.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Rails. Yeah, he's right. He's there, but that's it.
So yeah, I was a little ticked off, but what can I do? I still graduated. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember his name right now. I know the last name. I can't think of first name.
What's the last name?
Hang on. Because I got a cousin that all on my mom's side. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Anyways, I remember growing up and everything, and I mean he was about yay tall and everything, and of course I wound up moving away and everything, and next thing I know is, oh, he decides to start playing music, and he's playing country and everything. He moved off to Nashville, got him a little record deal. Next thing I know is, oh, by the way, yeah, he's coming into town to play at the polka festival we have every Memorial Day weekend. And it's like, I mean, hometown kid.
Yep.
And it's like, okay. And I wound up missing, seeing him. I found out about it afterwards. Steve Holy.
Mm-hmm.
Steve who?
Holy.
Holy? Holey?
Holy.
Most would call him Holly.
No, Holly is Holley.
No, not the way. Not with the slang. It wouldn't.
But it's
Later,
Holy.
Mark.
Yeah. All right. See you, Mark. Appreciate you being
Hey,
here.
later, Mark.
Don't forget to hit the thumb up on the way out.
Yeah. Well, Renegade Mater's only got you by 4 years.
Yeah.
Holly. So.
Yeah, Missy's got a sister named Holly. Holly. Holly Beach down here. Holly.
Yeah. But where I grew up, they would draw it out so it'd be sound like the double L when it's only one. Because you only said holy when it's spelled that way if you were talking about church.
Oh yeah, but I'm not talking about Holy. I'm talking about Holly.
I know.
See, Holly is Holly or Holley, like Holly carburetors. And
Right.
But like I said, think religious, go holy.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. But he's got that song and everything. Brand new girlfriend.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's because
you ain't getting that kind of girlfriend.
Yeah. No, I don't want that one there. That's too rubbery.
Got it, didn't you, Raging?
Oh man, come on now.
At least the one good thing about that one is won't hear a single word back from her. Never complain or anything.
Oh, he done kicked himself out. No, she did it. Got booted out your own live stream for talking crap.
I don't care. I can always come back. But,
I just threw him in the basement.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the. Oh, that ain't good, Sarah. Damn, she can't type tonight, can she?
Rain and hail.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that's where I found out that because I heard the song and everything on the radio. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's my cousin, of all things.
Now, my cousin is in a song. Shooter Jennings did a song called Don't You Love Texas? And he's talking about the bartender at the White Elephant Saloon in Fort Worth, Texas. That was when he made that song. My cousin was the bartender.
Now, there is a video out there. I don't know how. I'm not exactly how hard it is to find it.
Oh, damn renegade.
That was a good one. That was a good one. So, what's up?
Hey, Turner.
Hey, Turner.
Hey, Turner, what's up?
Yeah, I saw your stream that popped up earlier.
Yeah. Damn, there was a group I wound up going and watching about 3 years ago, and they wound up doing a music video. I'm trying to remember the name of the damn group. They didn't last long, but I wound up going to where they did their video for it, and I'll have to look for it later. But anyways, in one part of the video and everything, or where they were shooting at that night, was at a housing complex and everything. And it was a little cul-de-sac and everything. And they had these classic cars sitting there, a couple of Mopars. And I had my little Caliber sitting off to the side. One part of the video, you actually see my white little Caliber sitting there. Like, hey, I know that car. Damn, I
Yeah,
wish I could remember
Mopar, never made a pork chop gumbo. I made, like smoked sausage, tasso, chicken. Yeah, that. But pork meat, just like pork chops and like sirloin steaks, stuff like that. Cajuns really don't make a gumbo with that. We make it with chicken and sausage, tasso, uh, ducks, geese, seafood, but never any sliced meat. Not even ham.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with my little Caliber. I mean, that little 09 Caliber, it's getting around and damn good fuel mileage. I can't complain about it. I mean, I've had a couple of problems with it, and matter of fact, I've done the videos and everything on both of them, and they were both easy to fix, somewhat. One was easier than the other. First one was I changed out the intake manifold on it, and the other was doing a transmission service. And come to find out, whoever had it, they never did a transmission service on it. And I mean, yeah, you got to have that CVT fluid. That's no big deal. Yeah, I know it's a little bit more expensive. But come to find out, on Dodge Caliber, they actually have two filters for the transmission. They actually have one in the pan, and they got a cooler filter. And it looks, I mean, it's small, about that damn big around. It looks like your old cartridge filter for your oil. That thing was clogged up. And if I went on a long trip, all of a sudden I'd get the light come on the dash and the thing would start slowing down. I'd pull over, and you can ask Crystal what happened when we went up to Muskogee for her birthday.
Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA.
It wound up doing that. It wound up doing the same thing when I went up to see her one time. Let it for about 10, 15 minutes, started back up, take off, no problem. But come to find out, that damn filter was getting clogged up, letting the transmission get too damn hot. after doing the service on it, she's gone up there to Oklahoma and had no problems. But
Louisiana, let's make me a pork chop gumbo, 3 plates, a case of bud. They were good old boys. Always want to take me fishing. They said something about gator bait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use you as gator bait, huh?
Yep.
Gator boys,
Well,
yeah.
But like I said, I like that little caliber. Now I had a choice. When I actually got it, I was actually wanting to see about a Dodge Nitro. But the Nitro, unfortunately, was more money down at the dealership, and payments were higher.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
See,
but yeah, Caliber, I think, is about a third the price for a down payment, and if I'm not mistaken, it was about $150 less a month.
me and the wife are talking about buying her a new vehicle, getting rid of the Fusion, and she's talking about buying a Chevy Avalanche.
How about going from the frying pan to the fire? Oh, did I say that out loud?
Hey, I have a Silverado. Avalanche is not too bad, but we'll see where we end up. I'm kind of wanting to get her a Dodge, one of the newer Dodge Durangos, but we're not going to have a car payment. We're not going to have a car payment. I'm going to pay cash for the car.
Yeah.
Either that or another full size truck for her.
Well, Raging, did you go live last night?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he
Because
was
I was
on
going
a
to say,
live.
I never seen a email or anything. I was in the bed a little early.
No,
too,
I was on Turner's live stream.
Oh, Sarah was live last night?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went on live late last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he went
Okay,
live
no
twice
part.
yesterday.
Mopar, what is right with that car? Because depending on the year, there's got to be a lot wrong with it.
Yeah.
I'll never buy a Focus.
Now the Magnum wagon, yeah, that would be nice to have. I wouldn't mind having one of those.
Well, see, I can't have one of those. My son would take off with it.
Yeah, but the thing about it is they didn't make them for about 4 or 5 years, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't even think it was a 5-year run.
No, I don't know why they stopped, but
Sales. That's why they stop all. That's why they stop all models. Sales.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
The Taurus is the best-selling Ford sedan out there.
Yeah.
They're going to change the body style and stuff like that, but they're going to keep everything inside the same because
Right.
it's the best base model family sedan out there. Like the Ford F-150, they've got it changed around, but it's the same truck that they've been making for how many years?
Yeah. Now I can tell you one car
Quite a
out there
few.
that General Motors made, and it was supposed to be the biggest thing
Come here.
and everything, but it was a big flop.
Come here. Come on. Come here.
The Cadillac Cimarron.
Come here. No.
Raging Cajun. Hey, do y'all remember the Cadillac Cimarron?
No.
Believe it or not, all they did.
Not by that name, no.
I
Believe it
do.
or not, only thing they wound up doing, they took a Chevy Cavalier and put leather seats in it, a few more other extras in it, and put the Cadillac badge on it. It was nothing more than a Chevy Cavalier. Engine, everything. It was like, oh, we got power windows. It might have a sunroof in it. You got leather seats, built things. Power seats, cruise control. But it was still a POS Cavalier.
There's a few of them Cadillacs here lately that, in the last like 20 years, that sport model Cadillac, the guy, the XL, whatever.
The Escalade?
No, XTR or something. It's a little sports car, but it's a Cadillac.
Yeah.
Girl. I'm feeding my puppy down here.
It's got letters to it, and I think it's 3 letters to it. I know a judge that's got one. It's a nice
Well,
little
that I wouldn't
Cadillac. I
mind.
mean, man, that thing sounds good too. He's got some nice sounding pipes on that thing.
That I wouldn't mind. 'Cause I had a 2003, 2004 Corolla.
I had a 2000 model, somewhere in the 2000 model Honda Accord. That was a pretty good car.
Now, Crystal had, what was that, 99 you had?
99 Civic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now,
That little Accord will get up and go.
now, I tell you one car I wouldn't mind having back,
Oh, one.
74 Gremlin.
on.
I would love to
I
have.
show her my hands and she walks off.
I would love to be able to get my hands on
Good
those
girl.
Gremlin. You're talking about a car that was easy to get in and out of traffic. It would scoot like you would not believe. Because that was
I
after
mean,
I had the engine rebuilt.
yeah, wasn't a Gremlin about the same size as a Fiat? One of those Ford Fiestas.
I know that it had
It
a
was a little
wheelbase.
bit, it was longer in the nose than a Pinto, but that was about it.
The
They were-
Gremlins were like a pacer.
No, they were bigger. They were, well, the Pacer was a reason. They basically took the Gremlin, then came out with the Pacer. Pacer was a little bit bigger, yeah.
I paid $800 for the 99 Civic, and
Yeah, Pacer had that
I
bubble.
blew that thing out. I
Yeah.
put
A lot
more
of
miles
glass.
than the original owner.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I bought it, and then that snowstorm hit in February. Was that 21?
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm sitting there just scooting around town doing my job, no problems. I got these F-250s. I've got the Dodge Ram 1500s, 3500s. They're high centering. And I'm sitting there just.
Oh, that's just like when when that storm hit and everything. I went driving to work in my little Caliber. My next door neighbor's got a I don't know what year F-350, but it's a 4-door and 4-wheel drive. He couldn't make it up the street.
Huh.
I was able to putt my way around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Scott said he had a Ford LTD. Good car.
Yeah.
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 Daddy had a LTD Crown Vic. You know, the older, the bigger car, not the little LTD 2. I had the LTD 2. Sport is a little sports style. That one had the Fox body. Mustang Fox body, the front end. It had that. It
Well, I know- I was
resembled
gonna say
the Fox, the Mustang.
Yeah, well, I was
That
going to
was
say
a
that
good car. It
Gremlin,
had a V6 in it.
but I was going to say that Gremlin, it had a wheelbase of 94 and a half inches. And the reason I know that is because when I was racing, in street stock, our minimum wheelbase was 116 inch. They went up changing it that way guys could run the Monte Carlo because those were 115. Okay, so they cut an inch off. But for the next class up, which was economy late model, they said wheelbase minimum 92 and a half inches. Well, everybody was out there wanting to run their Camaros and the Trans Ams. Had the was it the Ford Torino?
Mm-hmm.
We had guys out there running Cudas and Challengers. And mind you, this was back in the mid '80s, so you're only talking cars that were only 10 to 12 years old at that time. So they were easy to get their hands on. And you can find them dime a dozen in any junkyard around. I mean, I picked up that 70 Charger from the junkyard for $75. Okay. But anyways, this one guy, he shows up to the track one night. He come out there with a Gremlin. They said, nope, it won't, you can't race it. I said, well, I've got it registered, the number and everything registered to race it in the economy late model. They said, nope, it won't pass inspection. He told them, go check it. They went over that car with a fine tooth comb. That thing met spec. there was nothing illegal about it because the Camaros were 108-inch wheelbase. He got out there and it had the 6-cylinder in it, one barrel. He was out there kicking their butt. And the weird thing about it was, he was running pump gas. Those guys were running alcohol.
See, in the
They
'89 we
complained
built,
enough. I was going to say, but they complained enough. About a month and a half later, they changed the rules where you had to have a 110-inch wheelbase, or no, 106.
see in the '89 we built, we ran jet fuel in it on the track.
Okay, Sarah.
But
Or
you're running
aviation fuel.
I'm going to say, hold it. You're running jet fuel in what, a gas engine? I'll say, that ain't gonna work.
A very well souped up gas engine. This wasn't original.
You might have been running avgas in it then.
I don't know. We got it from the airport.
Okay, that would have been your regular avgas, probably 108, 110, something like that. Because jet fuel is nothing more than diesel and kerosene mix.
Mm-hmm.
Which kerosene is nothing more than diesel refined more to get all the extra sulfur and contaminants out of it.
I mean, this car was nothing sissy about it.
What was it?
89 Ford Fox body.
Okay.
700 at the motor alone.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. What racing slicks on it?
Scott wants the link. You got him?
Yeah, got it.
Because I can't do it.
The notification just came in.
What?
What do you mean?
The notification that he emailed just came through.
Okay. Well, it just popped in the chat.
Yeah, well, I got it sent to him.
Okay. Yeah.
But, yeah, the thing about with avgas is it's got two things that you can't get at your gas station. One, a lot higher octane. I think the lowest is like 104, and it goes up to saying 116. Second thing is, those airplanes, they run on regular leaded gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing. That's the only two things different is a lot higher octane and lead.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can get racing fuel that
racing.
Yeah. Rail 110 is it's a higher octane, but not all stations carry it. It depends on the station you went to. Because most of them are 89, 90, 92, 91, and 93.
Right. Well, you're not going to be able to get racing, fuel at a gas station. The only place you're going to be able to get that at is a racetrack or a speed shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when I was racing, we actually had a parts house here in town. That's where I was getting mine at.
All right, waiting on your picture, Briggs.
Yep.
It ain't there. Well, no. Yeah, there he is. Now you are blank white screen for a bit. Hey, Kelly.
Yep. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
But
that's what happens when it's dark out.
Yeah.
Well, it takes longer to connect.
But yeah, that's the thing is that now at the gas station I was going to, always got, I think it was the 104.
Yeah, they don't have ethanol, Tommy. Avgas, if it does have it, it's not a lot.
Yeah, we trailer that car down to Huntsville almost every weekend.
But no, avgas, there's no ethanol in it. It's basically high octane leaded fuel.
Not
And
the best.
that's what planes have to have.
A buddy me were junking his old. He had a Pinto station wagon. They had more. It had too many miles on, burn more oil than gas, and he wanted to take it out in style. So we went and put racing fuel in it with like 4 bottles of octane boost. We made it about a half mile.
Go for it, Sarah.
That was
And
fun.
what happened to the engine?
It went from a 2.3 liter to a boat anchor real fast.
Quickly.
Oh,
Quickly
hell,
and
Hey, come
effectively.
on! I mean, come on. It had about 5 gallons of regular gas in it, and it only was a 10-gallon tank. So we put 5 gallons of racing fuel in it, topped it off, and put in 2 bottles or 3 bottles. I can't remember exactly how many of racing fuel, and it was just wanted to see how fast it could go before it got hot. All I know is the catalytic converter fell off before it blew up because it was so hot red. Nice cherry red glow.
Well, I know for me, when I was racing, I had 2 5-gallon gas cans. One of them was filled with super unleaded, and the other one had 5 gallons of the 104 purple racing gas. Then on top of that, I would still add in 1 bottle of my deal had a 6-gallon outboard motor tank as my fuel tank in the trunk. So I put about 2.5, 3 gallons of super unleaded, and the rest of it would be the racing fuel, and then I'd put that bottle of octane boost in there. That car loved it.
Oh yeah.
It made that 383 come alive. The only thing I could have used on it was probably some either 390 or like a 392 or maybe a set of 411 gears. That would have made that car a lot better.
Oh yeah. It's amazing how it can. It's fun to take care of a car. I mean, to build up a car, but it's fun blowing them up too. I don't care what anyone says. When you got an old beater and you just want to get rid of it, there's nothing more fun than blowing up a car.
Yep. Oh, I was watching a video on YouTube the other day, and it said mechanical nightmares, and they showed this engine almost split in half, and it was towed in after Pet Boys had done a fuel injection cleaning on it. They did something and made that engine come apart. So Pet Boys will have to pay for a new engine.
Oh yeah.
I'm going, dang it.
Don't surprise me.
No. But now, one thing I like watching is the everything that happens at the tractor pull when, especially when they have the engines and everything blowing up when they go down the track. Man, I tell you, when those things come apart, they come apart.
I believe it.
And they say there's when things go wrong on the dyno, everything vehicles up on the dyno, and all of a sudden it's like, damn. They had one where they were testing a diesel engine. The only thing left on the stand was the crank and connecting rods with some piston. The block literally got blown totally off. Now, Reggie, when you say that diesel had a lot of power, hell, Brett, you'd even agree that diesel had a lot of power if it did that much damage to that engine.
Oh yeah. There was an episode I can't remember. what year it was. Some guy, it was what was the name of that show? Overhaul. They took a guy's 63 Impala, ripped out the gas motor, painted it with environmentally friendly latex paint. It actually looked surprisingly good. And what else they do? And they put in a diesel engine in it with like 800. It came out 800 horse when they got done. It was a pretty cool ride.
Huh. That's Chip Foose.
Yep. You wouldn't have known it was the diesel when they fired it up, though. It was awesome. I thought that if there any of the episodes that they had of that show, if there was anyone where the guy was gonna basically crap his pants, when he saw the car, it was, yeah, because he actually got a little pissed off, not because of the paint that they used. I mean, the paint was gorgeous. I mean, you wouldn't have known it was water based. He got pissed off because it was diesel.
Huh.
And he was actually upset. He said, I want gas. And he didn't have nothing good to say about it. He said, I don't want it. It's blah blah blah. And he finally said, they finally said, well, tell you what, before you judge it, take it for a drive. If you don't like it after you take it for a drive, we'll put a gas engine in it. He took him for a drive. They took him to the track and let him have fun. He changed his mind.
Yep. But I really don't care, what engine it is. There's been so many that come apart. I mean, hell, I got this Kohler Discourage 19. It came apart and it was sitting there idling.
And oh yeah. And to answer your question, Cajun, the reason why I bought a straight 6 for my Toyota, yep, it runs perfect. But the reason why is because not trying to be political, but basically what it is I want to be prepared for when they ban gas engines. I can drop that inline 6 is a diesel, so I can drop that diesel in, run the thing off vegetable oil.
Yeah,
that's the whole idea. It's pre-emission, so I don't even have to pass emissions.
Right.
True. Yep. So does that mean then when you're driving around town, if you've got it like that, gonna be smelling like French fries?
Burger King, Wendy's, or McDonald's, or McGrease, whatever you want to call it, depending on what I get that day.
All three.
Oh, who knows? Maybe that or I'll smell like KFC.
Yeah, the thing about it is, you definitely want to make sure you clean that oil pretty damn good.
No, you don't. You just run it through. Those systems have built-in filters. You dump it in, it filters itself.
Briggs, I had the 93 that had the 5.9 in it, and I got my hands on some cooking oil, and let's just say that I didn't filter it good enough before going in the fuel tank, and it clogged up the filter. I literally had to die on me going home, and the only thing that got it working again was putting another fuel filter on it.
You know, it's funny though, Maynard. Now they got systems that literally are super filter, basically.
It don't matter. That you're still going to have to clean that veggie oil, no matter where you get it from. Get rid of all them food particles in it.
All right, guys, I'm gonna.
In it too, you gotta get
All right.
out.
Have a nice night, Raging.
Yep, I will holler at y'all later. Everybody in the chat, y'all stay safe. Cajun, Briggs, Mater, thanks for having me on.
All
Crystal, y'all be good, but I'm gonna hop off for the night.
All right.
And we'll talk with you next time.
Yeah,
All right,
like I
Raven.
always say, y'all keep those wheels spinning, your beavers grinning. We'll definitely catch you on the next one.
All right. See ya. Have a good one. But yeah, I mean, There's going to be the food particles still up in there. There's going to be, there's no telling what's going to be in there. And you're even going to have solid stuff in, a lot of the solid stuff too.
Oh yeah,
I've been there. I've done that, and I mean, I was when I got that. I mean, hell, I was getting about 20 gallons of the veggie oil that they use in the fryers from out at Scarborough every week when it was going on, and I was getting it also when they had screens. And I was putting a blend of the diesel and that veggie oil in there. Yeah, I got more. It got better fuel mileage. But because one time I put it in there, I didn't clean it good enough. It screwed up the fuel filter. I learned from that. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to make sure you got that clean. And I've seen videos where they use, was it glycerin or something like that to remove most of the other stuff, because straight veggie oil is too heavy. That's why, when Rudolph Diesel, he wound up doing his diesel engine originally, he had it run off peanut oil, which is really thin. Like diesel.
Believe it or not, the new ones they have, the new kits they have, you take your you take your original tank out, you put in this replacement tank. It's got a heater in it. It heats up the oil, and then you literally got a 2-gallon gas fuel tank that mounts under the hood or wherever you want to put it. That's got diesel in it. You turn on before you start the car or truck, whatever. You fire up, you turn on the heater. It takes about 3 minutes to liquefy that oil and make it like butter. Then you take that, you start the engine on diesel. You flip a switch after it's all up the temperature, and you flip a switch, boom, you're running on veggie oil, used fryer oil, whatever. And you can run all, as long as you don't let the engine cool down not cool down, I shouldn't say. If you start it within a couple hours of firing it up, shutting it down, like if you shut off at noon and go grocery shopping, you don't have to purge it again. And then you come back out. But basically, if you're going around all day long, you're going in and out, you don't have to shut it off.
That's something
purge it.
That's something that they were doing 20 years ago.
Yep. But the new systems have a bigger filter.
But, I mean, you still got to clean that oil before putting it in the tank.
I got a friend of mine that's been doing it, Maynard, and they actually have his has a sediment tank separate on top that goes through. He don't filter nothing. He pours it in straight.
It's still filtered before it reaches the end of the filtered.
Tank. Yeah.
He don't filter it going in, is what I'm saying. He just dumps it in right from the tank.
He's asking for trouble doing it that way.
Been doing it for 4 or 5 years, never a problem.
I'll say it's knock on wood that he ain't had any problems, but he will eventually, because you've got to do it. You've got to filter that oil. How often does he go clean the sediment out of that tank?
It's actually kind of it goes on top of the tank, and there's a sediment trap on top that you clean out.
Okay, but like I just asked, how often does he go do it?
About once every month and a half.
Well, he should be doing a lot more than that, because it's not just the food particles, but it's everything else that can go through there. The sediment trap.
Oh, I know. He hasn't had any problems. Like you said, knock on wood.
Like I said,
but either way, that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
And nice thing about it, I can start collecting the oil now if I want to. I can get a 50-gallon drum about every 2 weeks. So if I get about 10 of them stacked up in the garage, that'd be enough fuel for, hell, that'd last me 6 months in my house.
No, the thing about it is you can't go to McDonald's or any of these fast food places and get the oil because they actually pay a company to come out and get it. I've already tried that.
Not all of them. I can around here because if they're an individual franchise, I mean, and there's also, we got a ton of independent grocery stores around here that'll give it to you if you're willing, because then they don't have to pay somebody to haul it away.
I tried with mine.
I've already talked to a couple.
Yeah, but I'm saying I tried around here. They wouldn't even talk to me. I told them
I mean, you're also in a bigger area, Maynard. Crystal said she lived in Elmira. If she lived in Elmira, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. This area is so
I was
small.
only there for a week, honey.
Well, a week is long enough to realize this is a small area. There's a, they will.
Honey, it makes our town look like Dallas.
I mean, people around here, depending on what part of this town you're in, people like me, put it this way, some of our, as we call it, the village idiots, I would have more intelligent conversation with a crackhead or a meth head than some of the people that run our government here. And that's not exaggerating.
That I can believe. But the thing about it is like what Tommy says, is that with the oil and everything, it's got to have, you're gonna have a certain flash point, and you've got to have that oil. That's why for me, I wasn't running it straight. Now there are some guys that they will go in there and they will get it filtered, and they, like I said, they will put several different chemicals in there and remove a whole bunch of stuff extra, and where it's a lot thinner.
Oh yeah.
I mean, was it sodium hydroxide? I think they put in it. I think they put like some methanol in it to remove moisture.
Oh yeah.
I forget what else, but I mean.
But I'm just getting it. I'm just preparing myself because you and I both know it's coming.
Yep.
I mean, they've already said they're going to start. My state, anyways, by I can't remember what year it is. Said by 20, I think it's 2025. They're 2025. They're talking and pushing it to now. No more gas engines being. No more gas powered sold in the state. That means I couldn't even sell my vehicle used. And no, as far and another reason I'm doing it is because then they're also going to start charging me extra for having a gas vehicle to register it. So
I know what they're doing right now is that California, after this year is over, you're not going to be able to buy any gas-powered outdoor equipment. Anything that you've got now or buy right now is all going to be grandfathered in. There's other states are doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, and what's going to happen is like for someone like me, they're going to charge me extra for registration, and they're going to try and force everybody to buy one of the batteries. Like a buddy of mine's wife wants a new vehicle, and I said, and he told her no, not we want to find out because you don't want to buy. I mean, we want to make sure they're going to grandfather. Could you imagine buying a new truck like yours and or any of your vehicles new for that matter, paying 50, 60 grand, and then 3 years later be told, sorry, you can't register them. You got to get rid of them.
I'd be telling I'm registering it. And
they can't. They won't give you a registration.
It's like, hey, I'm getting it registered, or you're gonna make the truck payment.
I'm glad you got a new one, Renegade. I hope it works out.
Yep.
A new truck.
Laptop.
Oh, No. I mean, no, they won't do that, man. What they're going to do, what the government's already talking to doing is, California is. I saw that in their bill. They're talking of actually paying people's vehicles off if you owe a vehicle. So if you owe 20 grand, they'll pay off your vehicle and take it basically and junk it.
I'd be telling them bye.
Oh, hey, all I know is this: when they start enforcing that in any state, you're going to see groves of people moving out.
No, they're going to be seeing a lot of people going, screw you and the horse you rode in on, and we're getting different government in here.
No, I don't think it'll work that. I think you'll see people moving out. You'll see people moving out of that state, and also you'll see people saying, you know something, forget it. Here's your license plates, and drive without license plates, and just say stick it. I think you'll see that too. I mean, because
but there's going to be a lot less people wanting to be driving then.
Oh yeah, and
because what are they going to try and do? Get you to buy an electric car to sit there and let it burn up on the side of the road, and have the fire department come out burning a diesel engine?
Well, it's like me. It's like I tell people all the time. It's electric. Believe I'm not, and I'm not going to deny it. For just when I just go back and forth to work, I could get away with an electric vehicle. Okay, because from where I work to where I park my truck is like 7 miles maybe round trip. So I could get away with electric.
Just don't plug it in, charging it.
No, I mean, they say, what is it? Even if it's only 200 miles of charge, I go less than 200 miles a week, Monday through Friday. During the weekend, when I'm off, now that's where I put mileage on because I don't sit here. The only time I sit is in the dead of winter when it's colder than hell. But on a day off, I'm out cruising around, doing something. I can't.
Right. But during the middle of winter, when it's like 20 degrees out, that battery's going to be drained because you're running the heater and everything. That heater's going to be pulling a lot of power.
Oh, I could still get a week. I mean, you figure 7 times 5, Maynard, it would last a week without charging it, even running the heater for my short trip.
All right.
But
now is that 7 miles each way or 7 miles round trip?
Round trip, I said.
Oh. So it's 3.5 miles each way.
Yeah, it would last a week, and I theoretically could have it would work. But the problem is, what would it cost to buy the cheapest electric vehicle out there? Even 50 grand. I could lease one, but that'd be $500 a month. You kidding me? I could take a cab back and forth to work for less money than I could drive to own an electric vehicle.
Hey, 710. I think the cheapest electric an EV right now is about 35, and that's what the Prius. That's one of them really small cars.
You mean the Prius? Yeah.
Yeah, Prius, whatever. But yeah, ride a horse. Go back to the old West style.
I ain't riding a horse in January in Elmira. Trust me. You complain it gets cold some days in Texas. What you call cold is, or what even Cajun calls cold, ain't cold. There's a big 32 degree, even 35 degrees in Texas is not around here. That's like I can walk around a t-shirt compared to to you because my metabolism's used to this winter.
Yeah, but the humidity and stuff like that is also different. You've lived up there all your life. Now, I guarantee it, you come down here and start living, your body is going to change the environment. The environment here is different than up there.
That's what I'm saying, though. But 35 degrees up for you is like negative 12 here or whatever.
Could be.
And as far as and we got humidity up here.
Right, but now I have rode my bike when it was like 28. I think the coast was like 18 degrees. Now, if I had the better riding gear on, I would have been able to make it home in about an hour. But unfortunately, at that time, I wasn't expecting that cold to come in that soon, and I was stuck out in it.
Quiet, Maggie. Oh, there's people around here. Hell, there's people around here. I kid you not, that ride and right until the snow flies.
I've seen people riding in the snow. Of course, I've been seeing them laying the bike and everything down in it too. It's like, nope, he ain't gonna get me out there in the damn snow on the bike.
Yeah, they are.
There's guys that go out there and they actually, they have specially prepared motorcycles for racing in the snow, and they also have the gear and everything.
And I forget what it's called.
Yeah, but have you seen their tires? Hell, they got damn nails that damn long sticking out of the tires. That way they can get grip in that ice and snow.
There's a guy that invented an electric car. He called it a car. It was basically a bicycle that looked like almost like a Volkswagen Beetle. That was a bicycle with a motor in it. An electric powered assist bike. It looked like a car. I can't remember what it was called. And I think they're out of business now.
There was a guy over in Europe. I showed Crystal a video of it. And, I mean, hell, it's even got a little vinyl shell and everything that you can sit there. And hell, it's got a little mechanical, operated wiper. But it's got a electric motor assist on it and everything. But it's a regular bicycle you would pedal. And he was making them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing, Mopar. Actually, no. I'll buy one when what the hell's the damn plane the president flies in?
Air Force One?
Yeah, when Air Force One goes electric, I'll get an electric car.
Oh, yeah.
They tried that.
I thought about doing that too, running a car on propane or natural gas. They don't want that either.
Oh, I always get that car that Cajun was showing us that runs on natural gas.
Fats.
Yeah.
Runs on fats.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat.
If
you ain't got enough beans that morning, well, then you just pull into the fat station.
Yeah,
and there's three guys there, regular, unleaded, and supreme.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a video like that. I think I sent it to someone else too, but I saw that video where a guy comes up and they go blah 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 and they walk up and they fart in your car. Yeah, I don't think I want to have to fart in my gas, eat that many beans. My intestines, I got IBS. That wouldn't come out. That wouldn't work out good.
This fat filling station, they fart in your tank.
Yeah, there's that little tube and everything that comes up in the middle seat. It takes the gas and everything from you.
Right.
Yeah, but there's only one problem with that, Maynard. Wouldn't that make me a homosexual if I wanted to stick something up my butt?
No.
No, you
Just say
sit on it. It's like something like a funnel, but not quite as.
Yeah. It don't quite go up in there. It might tickle a little. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, I got better one, Maynard. I'll just go get one of my Democratic neighbors and let him fart in my tank because they're full of it anyways.
Right. There you go.
Now here's a question. For every guy that goes and gets a colonoscopy, does that make him gay?
Must be.
It's going up your exhaust pipe, and it's going up there a lot further than something else.
My neighbor across the street is so happy about what's going on in the world right now, and I'm like, why would you be happy about that? It's like, personally, I think it's very disgusting what's going on.
Tell you what, how about we just get nuclear powered cars? Get a refill every 7 years.
Hey, it's funny.
Like Chernobyl.
I look at it this way. When you say Air Force One, here's the way I look at it. I don't care. It's not so much that I don't like electric. My problem is the price, the danger of fire. They got to work out the bugs. But the thing is, it's like my state. They've already said no new construction effective now. Like if I wanted to build a new house, it has to be all electric. And the problem, it's like our governor just put it in the bill that if you they want all natural gas powered plants, electric plants, shut down by 2028. I think it is 2028 or 2030. Now, and when they've already put that's in effect now. So they're forcing these companies to shut down. No coal, no natural gas. And someone asked her on a news thing. So, yep, they're all natural. We got about 50, a bunch of ours are ran by natural gas. And
coal and natural
she
gas.
shut them down by 20. No, it's not coal. Most of them in New York are natural gas because we got that Marcellus shale deposit underneath New York. So, and they're run on natural gas. And but everyone that asked her during the news conference,
into Pennsylvania too.
oh yeah, but a lot of it's under New York. And they asked her, okay, you're shutting them down. So what have you got in place to replace those electric plants?
Yeah,
that ain't my problem. They got to work it out. So there's nothing in place to replace that, but she's forcing it on us.
No, I mean, if she's wanting to say it, she's got to have a plan to let them know what they need to have.
Yep. Nope. She just, it's like, it's like right now, they put something else in that budget. If I buy an electric powered car or truck and get rid of all my gas, they're going to give those, they're putting that in that you'll get free registration. My truck, I just renewed the registration on my truck. It's $75 for 2 years, which I don't think is bad, right?
No.
But starting next year, January, if I renew it, it's going to be $400. So they're penalizing me because I have a gas engine.
That's why I'm glad I don't live in a Democrat-run state.
Yeah, guess what, Maynard? You know the old saying, hoop runs downhill, and it's going to run.
No, if you look at everything the one thing that I've been talking to Crystal about is that there's one thing that you've got dealing with, like New York, Illinois, California. They all have a lot of stuff going on. California's wanting to get rid of gas-powered outdoor power equipment. Illinois, it's harder to be able to go and purchase a firearm. Same way with New York. And the biggest problem with all three of them is the fact they're all run by Democrats. You won't find anything like that in a state that's run by Republicans.
I look at it this way.
That, what was the first year they had a battery-operated vehicle for the road?
They had electric cars back in the 30s.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm talking in any large quantity.
I'm talking about what was the first one they had built for on the open road?
I don't know, Maynard. Tell me.
I mean, what year, Maynard?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 20s or 30s.
It ain't got to be as specific as a certain year. Just give me a.
I don't know, Mayor. I don't look at that stuff.
It was around the turn of the century because I seen a video or whatever. They had video, recorder or whatever.
Like Jay Leno's garage had one that
showed it.
Was electric.
1890s. They've been trying to have electric vehicles since then, and every time they think they got it fixed, it's a big flop.
It's like around here, I'm seeing Teslas pop up and battery powered lawnmowers all over. It's like my neighbor. I'm gonna do a video this fall. You're gonna laugh your butt off. I got a neighbor that's got a electric powered, a battery powered. I can't remember. I think it's DeWalt battery power. No, not DeWalt. That's the other one. He's got Toro super recycler. That to me, if I was going to buy battery powered equipment, I would go with Toro, because the nice thing about it, Toro, I got a 2003 Toro super recycler. That is the best mulching mower on the planet. I can mulch leaves.